This is Dick Bird. This is from last Sunday night. This is a custom map. It's called XK Warehouse, I think. Never played it before. Who knows when I'll see it again. This is actually a loss. We lost this game, but, well, I don't know. I guess I played pretty well. I felt like I did. And, again, you know, I don't know when the next time I'll see this map again is anyway. I'd love to post a win on it, but we only played it a couple times and lost both times, so that's the way it goes. But I kind of thought we were going to win this one for a while. I mean, it didn't do too badly with the bender there. The layout, you got the cores on each end, you got a couple of primes right in front of them, and then you got those two side nodes that are that you have to get in sequence. One on the left, first the one on the left, and then the one on the right, whichever way you're looking at it. Side nodes you can't get a vehicle in there, which is a terrible thing, but you know, you can learn to get around that. There's a turret in each of these side nodes. You can use those to great effect. The vehicles can run up and down the sides there and be pretty effective for as long as they last anyway. They can't really get any cover. You spend a lot of time taking these side nodes and trying to hold them. I like these models he's got laying around everywhere. They're a little oversized, some of them, but what the heck. They work. I spent a lot of time trying to kill people with rockets in among these little boxes and these side nodes. This is where most of the action took place, really. Here I am just fumbling around trying to kill this guy, and he's just walking right past me, which is terrible. There's a turret. I noticed that. I'm going to jump into that and start. You can hit the enemy prime directly with that turret, which is nice. We always like that. This is probably about as close as we ever got to winning. At this point, we've got both of the side nodes, and it's just a matter of taking their prime, and it kind of looked like we might get it there for a while. I think we're outnumbered all the way through this, so I didn't feel like we played too badly. I probably should have got undercover and just kept hitting their prime, but yeah, that's what I was trying to do there, but I was a little late. Now they've taken the side, and it's too late to take their prime. Need to get across there and start taking that other side back. Oh yeah, the nuke is right in the center. I noticed that going past it. Managed to grab it this time. Don't remember if I managed. Oh yes, I did manage to use it. There we go.
Double kill.
Even managed to stay undercover so I could grab their side. So this is probably, you know, still playing pretty well here. Still kind of feels like we might win it. If we can just take their prime. We did take their prime at one point, and we were able to do some damage to their core. I think that's about all the damage we'll manage to do, though. Yeah, that side just went down again. I have this crazy, I haven't noticed yet. I'm trying to hit their prime, and there I've noticed it. Okay, so that suicide had no effect whatsoever. Now we're getting ready to lose the other side. Yeah, they're getting ready to take us here, I think, at this point.
Double kill.
That was a nice attack. I think it's all downhill from here. Managed to fend off that attack on the second side node. We're still just barely holding on to that while attacking the other side node. Yeah, another, just barely fended off another attack on the last side we got. We've got both sides again. Never expected to see that again. This Paladin is... he was being a little slow there. Just managed to take him out. Didn't expect that. Still don't quite have control of both sides. And stop the red orb once again. pretty disheartening, you know, watching this again, knowing we're going to lose. But you know, I was starting to get the idea that maybe this was going to turn around at this point. I've been kind of getting this thing for the Paladin here lately. I've kind of felt like maybe it might be good for something. Crazy idea, I know, but there are situations where it is useful, I think. I decided I better kill it. I don't know why I did that. It's more important to control this node here. And there it goes. So now it's basically a matter of trying to defend our prime. This is a nice map. This was a lot of fun. I hope it gets played again. It's not the biggest map in the world, but we only have about 8 or 9 people on this game anyway, so that works.
I've got the orb.
Yeah, it's pretty much downhill from here, I think. Just about lost control of both the sides nodes. It's now coming down to where we're trying to defend the prime. And with the prime, you can get the vehicles in there, so that makes a little bit of a difference. Predicted Merrick there was going to grab that power up and got him just as he did it. Oh, amazingly, we've got control of the side nodes again, and we're hitting their prime. And once again, I probably should have got undercover and hit their prime, and maybe we would have had a chance to take this thing. And I'm on the wrong side here. I need to get across the way and defend that other side or take their prime. Oh my God, we've got their prime. I haven't watched this in a couple of days. I hadn't realized. We could have hit their core. And I got there just a second too late. But we did manage to take another 8 points off their core there. And for sure, that's as far as we'll get. It wasn't a real long match. I think this was about 10 minutes. This was the Gears of War server, by the way. So if you're on there, vote for this map. Xcade Warehouse. If there aren't too many people on the server. There's a lot of people on the server get like, oh God, what's the space one that looks like a space disco? The space disco map. I can't remember its name. If you see it, you know what I mean.
Double kill.
Yeah, once again, Paladin wins against the Bender. Which it can do. We're back down to one side node and losing that one. I've just noticed this guy managed to grab the Bender, the Redeemer. I managed to jump up and block it anyway, which was helpful, I suppose. Once again, I'm on the wrong side and not really being of any good use. I should be trying to take that side node or defend the last side node. Now we've lost both side nodes. I'm still on the wrong side. I need to be on the other side, taking the other side node back. Now our prime is being hit. So it's getting very close to the end now. Terrible having to post a match like this where we're slowly getting ground down, but like I said, this is the only time I've ever seen this map, so I have to. And it was a pretty good fight. I think we tried pretty hard. If we'd been a little more aggressive at the beginning when we had the advantage, we might have won this. Here I'm just trying desperately to hold on to our prime with the Bender, which you can do. You can keep throwing them shock balls over there and keep knocking down their orb as it comes in. But they've got, you know, they've got like spam fire coming in from like 3 directions at once here. I decided I better take out some of these people laying down all this link fire from all these directions. Here comes their orb again. Yep, and they took it once again. So it's looking pretty hopeless at this point. Now they're taking damage on the core, and I'm desperately trying to knock this guy with Link.
5 minutes remaining.
And thought I'd grab this Manta, but there's a Paladin down there across the way. They get the Paladins, they got a straight shot right down the sides. All the vehicles, they can just stand here, and this guy's got this power up, but it wasn't enough to save for me. And there goes our Prime again. This is pretty desperate. And you can see it's just a matter of time at this point. Alright. And that's all she wrote. Nice map. Too bad I had to lose it, but have a good evening.